Hello, welcome, all my beautiful, vibrant hearts, ephemeral souls who are Taurus suns, have big Taurus placements, or are cross watchers for Taurus. Welcome to your month ahead messages looking at the month of March 2026. How things are going to work today. I have an oracle card deck shuffled ready to go that I will use to pull your overarching theme for the month ahead, and then I will clarify with the tarot. And with that, let's get into it, shall we? I feel for you guys this month, something is a sigh of relief. I'm getting like relaxation as energy. You might have a little bit more time to play, more energy as the weather improves. I thought I had to burp, but I don't. As the weather improves, you might find that your mood improves significantly. Not shocking. Yeah, we have learned from life at the bottom. I feel it was initially reversed. I don't really read oracle cards reversed unless the deck is designed that way. But I do feel like you've wrapped up a cycle that included a pretty big life lesson, and now it's like a weight is off your shoulders and you're kind of free energetically to explore something more. Whether or not it comes in this month, that kind of indicates to me that you're preparing yourself. You've wrapped something important up. So, your month ahead. Yeah, exactly. Prayers and wishes. You guys are having some type of like, I don't know, positive omen, wish come true kind of a moment. This is something that intuitively you were picking up on. I'm seeing what looks like, it looked like a hawk. I know it's not, but it looked like a hawk, and hawks can be a lot about getting like a bird's eye perspective at a spiritual level. This is either something where you've been kind of intuitively picking up on this, or it has a lot of potential. It has there's a lot of good yield here, and you can intuitively kind of see that. You can sense that. It's like, oh, this is a great opportunity. The image of the wishing well obviously kind of indicates that this is something special. This is something that you've been waiting for, is, as the card indicates, a prayer and a wish. So you guys are having something come to fruition with that this month. And I think I notice here in the background, there's a cat and a dog chasing each other. I think something that you've been working through is like, it's like your independence and your loyalty chase each other, right? So finding balance between those two. You may have been working on, when do I let go? When do I hold on? When do I stay? When do I leave? Finding a balance between the self and the others, or when to extend yourself and when to hold back. Boundaries are coming through. Yeah, judgment is at the bottom of the deck. This is a turning point moment. You guys are having a big turning point moment. And you see how in this version, we have the Great Wall imagery here. This is not something that has been quick. This is something you have ventured toward. This is something you have come to over a period of time. And so it's very, very meaningful because of what it represents. Queen of Swords. Talk about boundaries. Just a little psychic sometimes. Just sometimes. Libra vibes. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles are like the boundary queens in the tarot. So I love seeing that come out. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, again, work is a focus here. And the Page of Wands. This is Aries energy. I feel like for you guys, there's a sense here where you may have the opportunity to leave. Again, heavy emphasis on work, does not have to be. But this is something where you collaborate with other people. There's something that you tangibly take part in, or you, steps you actionably take, and it hasn't really been working out. Hasn't been a good fit, hasn't been equitable. And I think the lesson for you guys has been knowing how to call the shots, knowing how to sift through the information you have, and how to correctly ascertain if somebody is going to be able to meet you where you need them to be. Excuse me. Some of you guys have been preparing for a management role, but there's a sense here, as I said, with the Queen of Swords, where you are learning what your limitations are, you are learning what your needs are, and what you will and won't settle for, and how to communicate that with exactitude. And that is paying off for you this month. Some of you, you've been focusing on getting very, very clear on what you want in how you talk to the universe, in how you show up for what you want, right? Because we show with our actions what we will and won't accept. And so some of you, it's been about telling the universe, I want this, I want that, and then saying no, right? Setting boundaries with everything that does not meet your standards. That's how we follow up on it. That's how we keep our promises to ourselves. Because of this work that you have done, being open, honest, direct, forthcoming, specific, detail oriented is something I'm getting about what the terms and conditions for your love, your effort, your investment are. You're getting a new opportunity this month with a Page of Wands. And I feel as if this is something where it's perfect for you, or you get to, you see how in this version they have like the little cupcake sandwich? There's like, to me, this version of the Page of Wands is doing something with enthusiasm, and it's doing something creatively that is a little outside the box, but it works perfectly, right? You just do things your own way. You're doing something that works for you because you have said with specificity, this is what I want, this is what I won't tolerate in the process. And you are getting that new start. Now, it might start small. Yeah, right? The Fool fell out. Also Aries energy. So where March is the beginning of Aries season, I would expect this, especially toward the end of the month, I'd say from the 20th forward, is going to be a really significant time. But you have told the universe what you want, and the universe has heard you. And the Five of Cups in reverse to me suggests that this wish is confirmation of the fact that nothing you've let go of was truly a loss. Nothing that you have let go of was meant for you if it only ever worked when you were reducing yourself, diminishing your desires, and putting your needs on the back burner. And you guys are going to get this experience this month where you feel that. You feel like your work is going towards something. You feel a sense of accomplishment for the skills that you have learned to cultivate in your favor, for the ways that you have learned to show up for yourself in a way that is values driven, right? You see your own value, you appreciate it. Ace of Cups when I got the deck. You guys are having a good month. I'm jelly. I want your secret sauce. Yeah, this is the new emotional beginning that you were hoping for. And it's really awesome. So you'll have to let me know what happens. Congrats.